How you doing? From Gila Gila, I got this right. I wonder if we can do this. Can we? I don't know. Okay, well, we've tried like that. I hope you can hear me. Bye, bye, bye. Come alive. Lord have mercy. Vamo Gila Gila, welcome to the space with me. I want to thank you for joining me. I'm going to try and do my art for the year of the horse. Yeah? So we'll see how this goes for you and me. Should we play some music in the background? I don't know. So I'm trusting you are well. I'm good. Thank you very much for asking. This is an adult entertainment show, so sometimes we say fuck. If you know what I mean. So we need some background. I better get some water. Maybe we should listen to old shows from yesteryear. Yeah, baby. Yeah, let's do that. some fun in the sun. Come on. Hmm? Nothing. Come on. Okay, let's do Lord Dandelion. 2.0. Not 2.9. View channel. Is that all you're showing me? Come on, baby. Some reruns? I don't know. Maybe.
Are we live yet? Is it working? Testing, testing. Can you hear me? Good morning. There we go. Yes. Hello, Alec. Tell me how you do. I'm fine. Thank you very much, friends. Hope you can hear me 555 LRL. O'Neill. So now, this is introduction to the next level. You have passed beginning. You may claim all your dues, even Jews. Juice, not some juice. Okay, so now this house is Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Well, maybe I have power until the end of this. And so, if you need to come up, but I only am testing this to see if over this weekend, maybe Sippy and we can have a little panel. No faces. No need, nothing needed. It's copied already. Okay, it's copied. Thank you very much. Can I put it in the comments? Comment. Live chat. First comment. Yes. Why am I posting it as that picture? It's not Kingswood. Post. Paste. Can you paste? It's not there. No, it's not. Yes, there. Thank you, Jesus. So I hope everybody had a happy Thursday. I'm sure America is still hungover. The entire fucking USA got fucked sideways last night. The trouble connecting. Mary Jesus. Why is the trouble connecting? Please what? A site is using your camera and microphone. Yes, I know that, Brave. Oh, it's Brave. I must disable Brave. Disable. Dunk. There. Much easier. No, I can't reload. Cancel. No reloading. Thank you very much. There we go. So, if you would like to join this chat I'm going for an hour. It's already been 7 minutes, or 3 minutes actually. So, I want to have a once a week get together for trolls. Yes, I'm a troll. Aren't you? I am a troll. I am. Well, I was. Why is Kingswood answering to this? Am I on Kingswood?
Not that.
So I'm a troll. In chief. Of me. Actually, I only troll myself. How embarrassing. Come on. Yes, there we go. So I'm on Kingswood. Oh, I thought it was on Liney's, if you please. But that's how it is. So we'll go like this. This is an introduction to all the swamp creatures. And even the flies. The fireflies, the moths, the cicadas too. Yes, dragonflies, wasps, bees, butterflies. Oh yes, come in. Drones. Good. We only accept live creatures now. No clones, please. Only those with souls. have a soul. Some creatures have souls, you know. They chose to be. Oh, I wanted to watch this. I should change the camera. Oh, cam up, baby. Stereo connection. Cam up. Cam. No, not me. Cheat. Settings. I'll show you Thoth. Yes. Camera. Action. Just do your best, sweetie. Facing. No, I don't want facing. Facing. Back. Once gone. It's not working. Come here, birdie. Birdie num num. Birdie num num. It's fine. The Hiram Key, Chapter 3, The Knights Templar. The Seal of the Order. The first seal of the Templars depicted two knights riding on a single horse, and it is usually claimed that it is the device of to signify the poverty to which the members were sworn, in that they could not afford a mount for every knight. This would have made them a very inefficient fighting force, had it been based on truth. French rule, however, states that the master must have 4 horses, and 1 chaplain brother, and 1 clerk, and 3 horses, and 1 sergeant. They did have a secret, and once the Templars had done away with the 12-month probationary period, they would have needed some method to protect themselves from unproven and potentially untrustworthy newcomers. The organization of the Order. The Order did not consist of only knights. There were 2 lesser classes besides the full brothers. The first were known as sergeants, who were recruited from what we would now describe as the working class, rather than the nobility that was the source of for the knights. They undertook such positions as grooms, stewards, sentries, and general support troops. Like their brothers, they wore a red cross. But the mantle itself was a dark brown rather than white, reflecting their lack of purity in relation to the Knights of the Order. The other group comprised of clerics who looked after the spiritual needs of the knights. They were the only literate members of the Order and were themselves priests, taking care of the record, keeping the communications, sometimes writing in very complex codes. French was spoken and the administrative language of the Templars, but these versatile priests could say the Mass in Latin, haggle with local traders in Arabic, and be quite capable of reading the Old Testament in Hebrew and the New Testament in Greek. They served the spiritual needs of the fighting men and were distinguished by the wearing of the Templar cross on a green mantle. These clerics would consecrate the bread and the wine at the Eucharist,
like the modern day priests, but they took this duty so seriously that they was said to wear white gloves at all times, except when actually handling the host during the service. As the bread was the body of Christ, it was important not to soil it with the dirt of profane day-to-day activities, and white gloves were worn to keep their hands clean enough to handle the body of God. This wearing of white gloves was to us an obvious parallel with the modern Freemason, who always wears white gloves to his lodge meetings. No reason has ever been given for this practice. Could this, we wondered, be a Templar connection? Another distant echo of the current Masonic practice lies in the Templars' use of the sheepskin as the only permitted form of decoration, as well as the requirement of their rule that they were to wear tight sheepskin breeches beneath their outer clothing at all times as a symbol of innocence and chastity. It is an alarming thought in this age of personal hygiene, but this conscious,
Conscientious,
get this word right.
motherfucker.
But these conscientious knights did not remove their breeches even to wash themselves. After a few days, let alone many decades, of many of them spent under the desert sun, their chastity must have been totally guaranteed. While Freemasons today do not wear breeches, they do wear white lambskin lodge meetings, which we were told is the badge of innocence and the emblem of friendship. One more similarity struck us as pointing to the possible Templar connection. We found that the Boussant, the Templar bag flag, consisted of two vertical blocks, one white and one black. The black symbolizing the world of sin, the knight on the left behind the end to enter the order, and the white reflecting the move from darkness to light. The modern Freemasons lodge always displays at its center a pattern of black and white squares. At lodge meetings, every brother wears a white shirt with a black tie and suit. If he does not, he will not be admitted as he is not properly clothed. No one has ever explained why.
There, my flaming horse.
And black
Darling,
and white
baby,
ought to
darling.
be considered properly clothed.
Let the games
The only
begin.
reason of it is that our ancient brethren always dressed this way. Whilst there are a number of parallels where we did not seek to make great play on these similarities, as we wanted to be sure that we were not sharing what we wanted to see. These powerful coincidences were circumstantial pieces of evidence, but they did fuel our enthusiasm for exploring the connection between the two orders more closely. We now had a burning question. What had the Knights Templar found which had so influenced their development? Conclusion? We now knew that the Templars and the painstakingly excavated the ruins of Herod's temple, and that the downfall of the order made as the result of the accusations of heresy. If the Templars did hold heretical beliefs and conduct strange rituals, it seems to be a real possibility that these could have originated with a document or documents found by them. Had these 12th century knights uncovered an any ancient texts, they would have been in an almost unique position at that time to interpret and appreciate them. Whilst the knights themselves are believed to have been illiterate, their clerics were able to read and write in many languages and were famous for their abilities to create and break ciphers. We pursued this avenue as our best guess, unaware that evidence of a Templar find was almost under our noses with the ritual of the Masonic decree that neither of us had joined. Are you fighting? You want food? I thought I'd better make a video just to the base. Yes, I'm back home. Quicker than we thought. And there was a little bit of problems at home, so that was told. I don't know if it's truth or not. You know how it is when you go with somebody that you think you sort of know and then it goes haywire. But I made the best of it. And I'm trying to catch up on everybody's videos, and it makes me think what comes out of your mouth really affects you and the people around you and the world at large. The Italians, my ex-partner said, you know, and his sisters, I think the one sister's turning 100 years old this year. She's a Forfancola. She's Italian, from Montova, Ceresana. She's Forfancola. He says, why do you old ladies say these terrible words? And now he lives in England because he's become like a British man, but he's an Italian. Forfancola, just Forfancola. You know, you just say, we just say it. We just say it. It doesn't mean what it's, but it does mean. What it means is, go fuck yourself. Forfancola. But they just say it because everybody just says it. Or, you know, you'll say, oh, you make S-I-C-K. You give a pain in my. What are you going to get? If you don't believe your words, you know the ANC became free because one day they decided, one day we will be free. It only happens when you say it. Some bad words, some good words. And that's what saved me. That's how you walk in love. Instead of concentrating on the frivolous, the rubbish that's making you emotional, what the government's doing or what that's doing, and that is wrong. That energy that you're giving out is not helping the matter at all. This week away really made me more spiritual because I commanded
Good night.
emotions to away. I'm not a stoic. I always wanted to be an actor, a thespian. When I got to the Navy, when I was 18 years old, my best friend, he looked similar to me, Gordon. He said, "You'll never be an actor. An actor is somebody who's more of a hermit," which I am more of a hermit. But I've got the sun in Gemini, Sagittarius, the sun, Venus, Saturn, and Mercury in Gemini. The sun melts out all the other planets. I am a Leo.
Good night. Oh, shut the fuck up.
When I try and express myself.
Seriously.
People do take offense.
It says crimson red. It doesn't look crimson red to me.
That's when I just shut up and I become a hermit again. Because what comes out my mouth, I watch with myself. And what goes in my thoughts. Of course. But I've been watching it specifically the last 6 months. I take out of those argumentative thoughts that I have with whomever I have thinking about, or the government, or the system, or the politics, or the media, how they really, you watch a video and you see that person interviewing it, how disgusting can you be? That is the President of the United States. But this is how it is. I'm going to give you all short stories of all these videos that I made while I was in the bush reading the books. And I came to some conclusion within myself that, and most of the people there retired or much more, how can you say it, on a higher level of middle class than I am. And they hate reading. I've all of a sudden loved to start reading. And you think you're going to get all the information, but you don't get all the information. It's just a whole lot of jargon, a whole lot of words, salad. It's like the book I wrote in 2018. It was a whole lot of words. 28,000 or 33,000 of it. This book, Rose will love it. It really debunks the Christianity. They don't tell you much about the Freemasons, even though they are Freemasons, but they tell you the similarities there are with the Gnostics and the same Templars and the Egyptians, of course, and even Jesus. Jesus could have been one of the first initiates, they believe. But this one, published in 1989, and I'll do a review on it, I'm very angry because I'm not a climate change denialist. The climate changes almost every hour where I'm from. It doesn't stay the same. Every day, every season, every year, every 5 years we have a wet season and a dry season. Every 12 years. The climate certainly changes, and yes, our air has to be controlled. We have to have clean air and clean water. But the earth is much stronger than that. It'll destroy us, if need be, I believe. This book on his predictions is that the world's going to explode in the year 2000 because of the way humanity is destroying it with all the coal fires and all the cow farts and all, you know. The biggest problem that the world, the earth has, the gases in our atmosphere. Do you know where it comes from? The bottom of the seabed in the oceans. Methane gas, carbon, whichever type you think of. Do you know what's worse than the last 70 years of our industrial growth since, or 80 years since the Second World War? Was the last volcano in Iceland that did more damage to our ozone layer than anything else. We are mere ants. And that I did a lot this week. Many different ants and fire-burning ants. He's beautiful about that big. Like black, but with a reflection of a purpley blue. And then those smaller ones, when they bit you, they sting. Little shits. But yes, we have to watch what we say. That's how you change your timeline. Lion. I swear, with a name like Lionel, you'd think I'm a liar, but I'm telling you the truth. Do you know whose middle name? Yeah. Jeffrey Dahmer. His middle name was Lionel, so you all better watch out. Luckily, I concentrate on divine love, divine health, divine healing, divine abundance, divine wisdom, divine understanding, divine knowledge. That's all I concentrate on, and I receive it. Faith is rewarded to those who believe in it. Doesn't work for those who don't believe in it. It's got nothing to do with any book in any Bible or any religion. Faith is believing in things that don't exist. So financially, health-wise, if you have pain, you just repeat.
Why does he have to have such a big penis?
Divine painless body, divine healing, divine health. You concentrate on the words you say instead of the pain. The pain lessens. But you wouldn't know if you didn't try it. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. Remember to excel. Since
What else is there? Oh man, it's supposed to be in the channel. Maybe I must go in the other way. Nice one, nice one. I'll get into trouble for this. Oh, yes.
Let's fix this thing again. Good morning, good morning, good morning. See how dry it is. Oh, it's been promising to rain, thunderstorms, wind, but the clouds have just been too high. My soil erosion. It's not that bad this year because people don't drive like. It's
Where did
hard,
what
you
go?
know. And then they complain because the cars are dirty. But they're the ones that kick up the dirt. Anyway, so if I had to have green grass, then what cost about
Whoops, it is.
a couple of $1,000 a year, I'd say. There's lots of penalties if you use a lot of water. Let the stone picked up now. My glasses on. I complain to everybody that sends me good morning memes, but I don't read them. I just use them to pass on to the next person. But I put it on my status. Not everybody. I only get 5 morning memes. And I use the one to give to the others. I don't know. I'm so unromantic that way. People think I'm going to put I need morning meme or they for scripture. But I suppose it's all God's work. But the rains will come and the grass will be green. I've also got a 1,000-litre tank that catches water from the roof.
That did fuck all. I don't like this.
You know, he's going through his changes and he used to have
Boring.
weekly love tarot. I mean, he would have like 70,000 watching live.
Wait, that one.
When I went to the river, what did I do?
Oh, it's long.
I picked up this rock. Isn't this all broken crystal? Quartzite. So this stand is meaningful.
Oh, come on.
The name of my penis is Frank.
Oh, stop.
So
What was I on about?
to my little shrine here. A shrine of the feminine goddess. So at the top here we have my grandmama. Well, The one that son adopted me.
Oh, God, no. Go on, this crap.
Is her scales.
Scales, darling,
Was
scales.
always in her apartment. It
Scales.
reminds me of Thoth, doesn't it? But it's a real, what do you call it? A collector from the Art Nouveau, right? Look, I've got some Christmas decorations on.
Yeah, you looked amazing. You looked too good. Hi, guys. He's either got the nice healing stuff or he's taking real pros. And if God is not something triple.
Hope you don't mind.
He's got, maybe he's like, you can't beat him, join him. I don't know. He sounded like the old, good, true American. He started to act like that again.
Really hoping I can get out here, get the fire. Under the full moon. And look over the lake.
I kept telling myself I'm a lost cause. And I care folks don't see the time on me. I was so damaged, beyond repair. All the blood that shattered on my
Go on.
ocean.
To listen to soft voice.
Winston showed me a long time ago that you could write the entire alphabet in front of some people, and they would see only the letters they chose to see.
What?
Y'all.
You're creator
will.
to you. You know, we all have a purpose. We all have our own missions.
And people will hear only
Got to do.
what they want to hear.
Each
Really?
one of us. One is special than another. It's too bad.
You know,
I don't think to be good news. Gods.
I'm not calling them down.
Oh my gosh, we're out there. Everywhere you look.
Somebody save me. Keep from myself. It's been so long, baby.
This night he goes by Jetson White, and I thought, oh, Jetson, and then the rest of them. This night he goes by Jetson White, and I thought, oh, Jetson. And it's so funny, you got your little Jetson thing on there, you know, like this space buggy, and I thought about the Jetsons.
The Jetsons, darling. Who else is there? There's
Lionel, what the fuck is your problem? Lionel. Lionel, this song says, quit playing games with my heart. That's a good message. This just happens to be on the radio right now. I'm trying to look at you, even though I'm not looking over at you. I don't know. It's confusing. I don't know what to do about you. Because you seem to want to blame me for your life and bring me down in any way you can while you weirdly obsess without really letting me know what it is you exactly really want from me. Because, you know, I can't figure it out. No, it's like, it's too confusing. It actually upsets me. I was very devastated when you dumped me recently and acted like I meant nothing and that you just were done and over with me, and it really upset me, and I was just baffled, and it made me think, you know, I'm barking up the wrong tree, trying to have a normal semblance of a relationship with you of some kind. I don't know what it is. It's a friendship. You live a million miles away. You said you like straight married men. That's not what I am. I'm not male. I am straight-ish. And I'm not married, darling. So, I mean, are you a demon just here to destroy me? And that is why I bring out the devil in you. It is really that you are just a demon assigned to me to destroy my life, and
Really? I was an inventor. I sold probably 10 patents of mine.
really, that's amazing.
Yeah.
10 patents? How much
I got the money to pay off all the property.
are they all different? How do you sell a patent? What kind of money do you get for things like that?
Well, the biggest one I sold was $4 million.
Oh my god.
Wow. That wasn't my patent. I owned 12% or 6%. I can't remember. But that day that I sold that portfolio, I made $680,000.
Oh my.
That was the day my wife decided.
According to you.
What? Why would she divorce you when you just made all that?
Check. She thought, okay, half of that is enough.
Oh, she thought she was gonna get.
She got half.
Oh my god.
From her, I gave her 70 grand for alimony.
Lionel. What the fuck is your problem? 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 Lionel.
Reacting. This is the first time I've heard this, so let's go with this.
You just wasted your time bashing me. You know, Sydney, I was almost going to listen to what you were going to say, but it just takes so fucking long to get to the point. It's like, I can't take it. I just can't take your voice. I don't know how Lionel sounds it. Lionel, I've never understood what the fuck is. What the fuck is wrong with you, Lionel? What the fuck is wrong with you, Lionel? Why can't you just act like a human being? You know, you really need to point me to this stupid bitch. You really think I need this stupid bitch's stupid, boring...
When did I point it to you?
Using my name, doxing me...
Sydney pointed it all to
You know
me.
what, Terry?
That's what
You're not
No, about.
commenting to criticize.
You're all working together.
You're shitting on people. You're bored. You're boring. And you're comparing me to Amber? You don't have as much talent
Yes.
as she has, Taryn.
It's called histrionics. That's what I learned.
Blonde.
Why? Because Sippy loves your ass. Sippy wants. She wants you. She loves you. She's in love with you.
And you lost.
And you break her heart.
You're just using me because you can't find anything else. And Sippy, oh God, that's your topic. That's your subject matter.
So I'll tell you. I don't bash people. I can't afford to bash people. But Rose bashes mods everywhere she goes. It's known. You carry on like a banshee because you can't get your way, Rose. It makes no difference to me. I know you like that. You object to everything. To call me, why can't I be more human? Human. Because you call me evil. What is evil to you? What is evil? Evil's made up. Evil doesn't exist. It's made up in your head. It's from hysteria, histrionics. Go have some hysteria drops. And you're a troll. On all, not on my account. Oh, I would love you to be my troll, but you call me your personal troll. Because I watch every show? Because I'm a subscriber? Because I comment? Is that what is called a troll now? No, I think not. A troll is somebody who turns into a monster at night with ugly videos like this one. Reacting to people who actually have a name, like Terry Joyce,
And she is a truth seeker. And the truth is that Sippy and you have always been in cahoots for a very long time. The only thing that brings Joyce into this is all three are the same age. Makes me think, when you three were little teeny weeny 13-year-olds in South Carolina somewhere, you made a declaration together in a cavern. Yeah. And Sippy is my personal troll, making sure she listens to every word in case I say something against her, because she's shitting herself. Of what? That will always be the question. Of what? It's not for me to say nothing. But she, unfortunately, is tripped and triggered too easily. And woe is me if I dare say anything which is the truth. Because it doesn't matter what's the truth. It doesn't matter if I'm right. Because nobody cares for the troll that's screaming in the corner. And that's what you are, Rose. Sippy. No, I am. You got me doing it. You want it.
It's like, I don't need to do this anymore, you know? I really don't. I've done my best to help people out, and it gets twisted and turned. You know, honestly, Ernie did, you know, turn on me in a way that looks like he turned on me. He showed people our text, which I think was very inappropriate. Instantly. Within minutes of the whole thing happened so fucking fast. I made him, I thought he was great. I'm all about rescue our children. I still am about rescuing our children. Whoever made up the fucking phrase and whoever doesn't want Ernie to have it, you know. You know, this woman gets on Ernie's show and said that she did not like Ernie using rescue our children, and she didn't even know who Ernie was. She apologized. This is the stupidity. She at least admitted it, but she said that she just, you know, didn't like Ernie because she said that he wasn't any good and he had no right using that phrase. What a bitch. Who the fuck are you? And then she realizes that he is the real deal, and then she's been following him ever since, and she apologized to him. But the fact that she would even hate him and bash him without getting to know him just because she didn't like rescue our children, do you understand that incompetent brain functioning
Which you have.
problems in our society? I don't want to make this too long.
No, you need to go to the doctor.
I'm such a nut in it. That arbitrary.
Go find a psychologist, Rose. You really need one.
Terry, God, what? I'm so sorry that you feel so empty inside, that you have to be all over my channel. I'm glad I've given you something to think about. Do you really need to get into my business and bash me, Terry? You're just worse than all the rest of them, Terry. You really read like below the belt. You're a dirty player.
No. You're the dirty player, and you like to play in the dirt with Elmer Fudd.
Now she's going to be bashing me even more.
No, good. You can deal with her now.
Lionel's bored because you can't elevate yourself, Lionel. You can't bring anything up. You can't bring Earth up, Lionel. No, you're a lowlife troll as well, Lionel. And I'm disappointed in you. I'm very disappointed in you.
Mm-hmm.
What? What did I do? Tell me.
Defend me, Lionel. Don't ever say you love me again.
What did I do? Oh, wow, little bit. Little bit. Oh, there's a new one.
This is from 3 years ago. Don't shoot me, please. We're doing reruns. Which one should we do now? One more thing. One more thing, Team Rose. This is 3 years
You
ago.
put on your channel a recording of you as Claire Gay. And she comes online with Jimmy, and she's proud. She's recording herself on Jimmy. And you see Jimmy's face.
We've seen this. We've seen that one. What's the next one?
Portrait. I broke my glasses again. Oh, brand new freaking glasses. I've got no glasses. Please hit the like button. And so I'm forced to come live because I just want to quickly come and tell you. You know, Rose, she's causing a stir again. Where do I put this so you can hear me? Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Is anybody there? Nobody's there. And this is if we're going to be able to go live, and then people are actually watching me.
I think I should use the
So,
iron roller.
you know, ultimately we're driven all by our nightmares and our dreams. This is what drives us. This is what drives humanity. This is what makes us maybe human, civilized. Maybe it's what made us civilized. You say the Bible made us civilized. Well, you know, it was dreams that made up the Bible. Dreams and prophecies. Right. Yeah, I was shocked at this guy. He had Yaldabaoth. It wasn't Yaldabaoth that was the tattoo. It's
Hang on.
Leotechiphalae. Leotechiphalae.
What?
And you know what? I was calling him SpongeBob. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. Did I go into the wrong man? Just change the 60 account. So, because he called himself Bob, because his name is Robert. But so he has this tattoo. I break out with the worst, the absolute worst fever blisters, cold sores, herpes, fever blisters, cold. And I'm thinking, oh, that tattoo. And I'll show you the picture of the tattoo. It's from the Demiurge. And I kissed it on its face, the tattoo. Reconnecting, I'm live. Okay, watch. Let's see. Where is it? That's Yaldabaoth. Yaldabaoth. There it is. That's the tattoo. And that is Leotechiphalae. It's a god. It was a god for many years ago, before there was anything like Judaism or Abrahamic religion. And is connected to Starbucks. Look. You know, the Starbucks logo. You know, you can't say Starbucks. It's a listed company with the Starbucks logo. And then, so, Neoplatonism. No, that's Plato. You know, because it all comes from Plato's stories, hey? So Yaldabaoth spelled Y-A-L-B or D-A-B-A-O-T-H, in the Ophite and Scythian systems, which have many affiliates with the teachings of Valentinus. The making of the world is ascribed to the company of 7 archons. Seven archons whose names are given, but still more prominent is the chief Yaldabaoth, also known as Yaldabaoth or Leildabaoth. In the Apocryphon of John, see AD 20 to AD 180, AD 120 to AD 180, so that's after the death, 120 years after. The demiurge arrogantly declares that he has made the world himself. So the demiurge made the world. Okay, this is the Apocrypha. You see my block, both arms broke off. My fancy brand new glasses. So I'm about to go buy glasses, but I need to put this up quickly. Now the Archon ruler, who is weak, has 3 names. The first name is Yaldabaoth. The second is Sakas, which means full. And the third is Samael. And he is impious in his arrogance, which is in him. For he said, I am God, and there is no other God beside me. For he is arrogant of his strength, the place from which he had come. So his strength came from where he came from. He is demiurge and maker of man, but reconnects him and gives him a soul. Yaldabaoth is filled with envy. He tries to limit man's knowledge for forbidding him the fruit of knowledge in paradise. At the consumption of all things, all light will return to the pleroma. But Yaldabaoth, the demiurge, with the material world, will be cast into the lower depths. Yaldabaoth is frequently called the lion-faced Leonteoides, and is said to have the body of a serpent. The demiurge is also described as having a fiery nature, applying the words of Moses to him. The Lord our God is burning and consuming fire. Hippolytus claims that Simon used a similar description. In Pistis Sophia, Yaldabaoth has already sunk from the high estate and resides in chaos, maybe hell, with his 49 demons. He tortures wicked souls in boiling rivers of pitch and with other punishments in page 257 and page 382. He is an archon with the face of a lion, half flame, half darkness. Excuse me. In the Nag Hammadi text, why did you go off? In the Nag Hammadi text on the origin of the world, the 3 sons of Yaldabaoth are still as Ya'u and Eloi and Astophius. Under the name of Nebru, which means rebel, Yaldabaoth is called an angel in the apocryphal Gospel of Judas. He is mentioned in the cosmos, chaos, and the underworld as one of the 12 angels to come into being, rule over chaos and the underworld. He has come from heaven, and it is said that the face flashed with fire, and his appearance was defiled with blood. Nebru creates 6 angels in addition
to the angel Saklas to be his assistants. These 6 in turn create another 12 angels, with each one receiving a portion in the heavens. This is from the book. The Nag Hammadi texts that were found in 1948-47 in Israel, in Mount Sinai, shepherd. The names, the most probable derivation of the name Eldameus was given to by Johann, and I've just learned about Johannesson. Have you heard about Johannesson? Johann Carl Ludwig Gisela. Gisela believed the name was derived from the Aramaic Yalda Bahuth, meaning son of chaos. However, Giles Gospel notes Gershom Scholem, the third genius in this field, more specifically, the genius of precision, was taught us that some of us were wrong when they believed that Yaldabaoth means son of chaos, because the Aramaic word Bahuta, in the sense of chaos, only existed.
Oh, gosh.
Rose, I found a message for you. I don't know if you've ever heard it.
It's a rose.
Oh, I wish I had a
You need
rose.
somebody to bash on. It's okay. You can bash on me. And I'll use the accent of a mixture between the British, the Australian, and the Mississippi, and all the other accents in between. I want you to know I love you. I really do. And I miss you. From time to time, yes I do. I come in and I listen to you. It's good to see that you got the dark smile back. The rosy cheeks. The glow. I mean it, Rose. I've never wished you any harm. I wish you none now or ever. I know what it's like to have a broken heart and feel as though you've been cast away in a wild and raging river. And no matter how loud you might scream, and no matter how dark the light might seem, you come to a realization that there's nobody there except you. You and air. You, spirit. You and everything that is balanced and fair. You that everything isn't. Rose. Delicate rose. You are a beautiful rose. You are. But what is a rose without a thorn? My mother's favorite flower was a rose. Single stem, long. Red rose. I'll never forget when she came home one time. She was in her 30s, I think. And she showed me a brand on her hip. Just a little single stem red rose. tattoo. Pretty as you please. I thought it was beautiful. But of course I cracked a joke. And I said, oh yes, it's all nice and perky right now. But you just wait. One of these days you're gonna get old. Instead of red, it's gonna be droopy and pink. Oh, Rose. I loved my mother. I love her still. And I know that you love your mother. And that you love her still. And both of us always will. Please forgive me for anything that I have said or done that's brought you a tear, even one.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Even one tear.
And just so that you know that it's me.
Sorry.
Yes, it's this country voice that you say you cannot stand, but you do so well.
Southern voice.
It's Mississippi Talker.
Mississippi Talker. You know that wench, she got no wench, but she's our
It's
wench.
me, and I love you.
Wrench, I mean, wrench. Wrench, I said wrench.
So, Rose,
So Rose, without thought.
you need somebody to bash on. It's okay. You can bash on me.
She got a whole new
Accent
circle of friends
of
to
a
dash
mixture between the British, the
on.
Australian, and the Mississippi, and all the other.
Sorry.
I want you to know I love you. I really do. And I miss you. From time to time, yes I do. I come in and I listen to you. It's good to see that you got that bright smile back and rosy cheeks aglow. I mean it, Rose. I've never wished you any harm. I wish you none now or ever. I know what it's like to have a broken heart and feel as though you've been cast away in a wild and raging river. And no matter how loud you might scream, and no matter how dark the light might seem, you come to a realization that there's nobody there except you.
Only you
So,
can make the world go round.
You,
Only you can make our days seem sound.
you, and everything
Only
is balanced and fair.
and you alone
You,
are the girl
and everything.
of our dreams. It's only you.
Rose,
Rose,
delicate Rose.
definitely Rose. Oh,
You are a beautiful Rose. You are. But what is a rose without a thorn? My mother's favorite flower was a rose. Single stem,
Oh, God.
long,
You know these old women when I start.
red rose.
Go give them respect, Lionel. Respect.
I'll never forget when she came home one time. She was in her 30s, I think. And she showed me a brand on her hip. Just a little single stem red rose.
You.
to BTS, please.
The world
I thought it was
go round. Only you.
And I said, oh yes, it's all nice and perky right now. But you just wait. One of these days you're gonna get old. Instead of red, it's gonna be droopy and pink.
Such a reaver.
Only you
Oh, Rose.
can make our worlds come down.
I loved my mother.
Only you can
And I know that you love your mother.
love.
And that you love her still. And both of us always will. Please forgive me for anything that I have said or done that's brought you a tear, even one. And just so that you know that it's me, yes, it's this country voice that you say you cannot stand, but you do so well. It's Mississippi Dog. It's me, and I love you. So, Rose, you need somebody to bash on. It's okay, you can bash on me. And I'll use the accent of a mixture between the British, the Australian, and the Mississippi. And all the other accents in between. I want you to know
Just
I
do the
love
South
you.
African.
I really do.
I love you,
I
Rose.
miss you.
Miss you, I really
From
do.
time to time, yes, I do.
It's
I
like,
come in and I listen to
you
you.
gotta watch incognito because otherwise you
It's good to see
With
that
your
you have
words.
got a smile back
with your words
and rosy cheeks
and
aglow.
rosy cheeks.
MGD, sorry for missed you all in the chat.
This is like from
Toto
I've
pain
never
in
wished
the
you any
ass.
harm.
when did I
Cave painters, no
download?
I
patience.
wish you none now, forever.
Exactly. Horse and dog.
I know what it's like to have a
1969.
broken heart
It does the trick, darling.
and feel
It
as
does
though
the
you've been
trick.
cast away
It's
in
going
a
to
wild
go.
and raging river. And no matter how loud you might scream, so Rose,
Okay.
you need somebody to bash on. It's okay, you can
Okay.
bash on me.
Unknown you.
And I'll
Thanks
use
for
the
watching.
accent
Please like, share,
of a mixture
subscribe, and follow
between the
Sippy.
British, the Australian,
Mississippi's
and the Mississippi,
chat
and all the
and
other accents
song
in between.
corner in Mississippi.
I want you to know I love you.
Please like,
I
share,
really do.
and subscribe if you haven't.
And I miss you.
Blessings.